discussion, we have Harsha Sai, who will be speaking about the psychological impact on patients, the families, and the healthcare supporters. So let's welcome him with a big round of applause.
Respected sirs, my dear panel members, a very good evening to everyone present over here. Now I am going to deal with the psychological impact of euthanasia on various characters involved in it, like the patients, the family members, and the healthcare providers. So, euthanasia is a practice of ending up someone's life to relieve from pain or suffering, where it shows significant impact on one's mental health, even though it might be deteriorated. While dealing with the psychological impact of euthanasia, or patients who choose euthanasia, they may be relieved from the fear of psychological suffering. This offers a sense of control over things. They might also undergo utmost distress by the fear of abandoning their loved ones. This might also lead to anxiety issues while taking this type of decisions. The patients feel immense psychological distress. Now we look at the family. For some, it feels like an act of compassion and mercy. They may be comforted by the idea that their loved ones found relief from the pain. And euthanasia shall be controversial. Families may feel isolated, unable to express their feelings or seek support from their communities. Their psychological impact of families can last for years and may deeply affect the process. Finally, let's consider the healthcare providers, physicians, nurses, and the caregivers. Often feed at a deep sense of responsibility for their patients' well-being. It often creates emotional and ethical conflicts. As primary duty of a healthcare provider, it is to cure the illness and pain of the patient, not to end up their life. While it might be more difficult to healthcare providers to perform active euthanasia rather than passive, as it needs external efforts to end up their life. Also, it might put the providers to question their role and purpose as a health expert in the context of life and death of a patient. In conclusion, euthanasia it's more than a medical decision, as it is a practice of killing or ending up someone's life with pain, non-treatable disease. It is a choice that reverberates through the patients or healthcare providers or families. The psychological impact of euthanasia is a complex and sensitive one, with each person experiencing its effects in deeply personal ways. As we continue to navigate the issue, it's essential to approach it with empathy, respect, and compassion, and with an understanding of the emotion weight it carries for everyone involved. Thank you.